The time is 6 a.m.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
I'm me and the stylist, no scammer, no style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress. You charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
hurry, getting in the groove. I just come down to movement when someone says, don't move. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I might not find out yet. I and I so frightened. All the daughter name I forget. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I never stopped to sleep. Quarry was a boy to I man last night. Him couldn't follow, him couldn't follow, him couldn't follow me. Next day the daughter asked me, what happened to you last night? Just when you're ready to work, you're sure.
You know this song? Do you know this song?
I grew up on this song.
Grew up on this song?
Of course we know this song. Who don't know this song?
Must be a dopey or a gunman. Good morning, Sunrisers. Happy Friday. This is when we say TGIF. That's thank goodness it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, you know?
Actually, today we're going to say TGIFF.
TGIFF?
Thank God it's finally Friday.
It's finally Friday.
That Friday they take long to reach.
Yeah.
Man, what
it felt like a long week, right?
No, this week was a very long month.
Yeah. This week was a very long month.
Yeah.
Especially a month like this, where you have a very long weekend in it. Sometimes you kind of you lose sense of the days of the week. You ever wonder, which day is today?
Once everybody on holiday, that happened every single time.
That happened, it's like you have about 3 Sundays.
Yeah,
you know?
in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can I tell you something though? Mm-hmm. You never forget a Friday. Mister, there's something about Friday, the beginning of the week, and there's something about payday. People don't forget. They will never say, which day today? No, I say, today or Friday. You can sleep later tonight. For those who don't work on a weekend, them love this day. And we are excited because you're here. And if you were not here, then we wouldn't have been excited. We'd be like this. But because you're here, I say, if you're here for the first time, my name is Ite Ellis. And of course,
I'm Yendi.
Yendi.
Yendi. And we're going to usher you through a really good show this morning.
Yes.
It's the perfect way to kick off the weekend because me not caring about it, say, from Friday morning reach weekend start.
That is it. You know, time to relax and chillax some.
Yeah.
After a hard week of work.
And we're still campaigning. We are campaigning for the 4-day work week. We are still campaigning. Me not give up the fight. I definitely think we should work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, I am hearing discussions about us workers. They're considering giving workers like a day to stay home, to work from home.
Yeah.
That way you don't drive and use gasoline.
Yeah, consideration is being made for a work from home hybrid setup.
I think there's a country that has already begun to do that.
I actually don't know if you guys have already seen, but Guyana has like a constant backlog of traffic with people actually running out of fuel. Guyana.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Guyana.
So a lot is happening that we really need to be paying attention to, and I definitely think this week the Minister Darrell Vaz gave a press conference, and in the press conference he spoke about, seriously evaluating, putting in some sort of hybrid setup. And we may very well have to do it. Yeah,
it's serious.
Yeah. So we're starting off the morning with some not so wonderful news.
Right.
Legendary reggae icon Ernie Smith. He has passed away. He passed away at the age of 80. Mm-hmm. So the reggae star, singer and songwriter Ernie Smith, a master of his art, popularly known for his smooth, easygoing hits that dominated Jamaican airwaves in the 1970s and 80s, well, he has passed away at the age of 80. Smith, who had been ill for some time, died yesterday, Thursday, April 16, at the University of Miami Hospital, according to his manager, Joanna Marie Robinson.
We say condolences to his family, his friends, and of course his fans, lovers of his kind of music, you know. I remember the song that he sang, I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for, Ernie Smith. There are some persons when they pass, they have recorded a body of work, a repertoire work that they will not be forgotten anytime soon. And he had a distinct sound that kind of is it baritone voice? You have a very deep, resonant sound. Ernie Smith contributed much, very much.
Mm-hmm.
One
of our icons.
A whole lot too.
Definitely one of our icons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we've entered that era
where
we are going to lose a lot of the people we grew up on, because this is where we reach in life, And
I was talking
then
about the same thing.
Yeah.
TK, yeah.
Yeah, this is where we reach. Well, let me tell you what else is happening. Entrepreneur and former 11-time world champion Usain Bolt and Hublot are set to launch a limited edition watch. So IT is already on the list. He's going to get one of the first 5. Sprint legend Usain Bolt has teamed up with the prestigious timepiece brand again, Hublot, to launch a special limited edition watch celebrating his legacy. Just 200 pieces of the Big Bang Reloaded Usain Bolt will be made, each featuring his signature mantra, anything is possible, don't think limits.
Wow.
Yeah.
You get your own watch.
I remember when they did this partnership initially a few years ago, and I think it's really cool that although he's no longer running, there is a new iteration of the partnership. I think it's really cool that they can just keep it going,
I want to say though, for those Jamaicans who thought the same thing that I am about to say right now, well, you're not seeing our teleprompter, but the word is spelled Hublot. No, we would say Hublot, right? Because that's what it looks like, Hublot. But for some reason, the pronunciation is not Hublot. It's very confusing. Is it French?
I'm going to assume so. You just put me on the spot. I'm going to say yes.
I'm correct. It's
but
French.
It's funny.
When
it's
you
funny.
Hublot, then say.
All right, fine. So like you have a croissant, right?
Yeah.
Not croissant.
Yeah,
it's actually croissant.
Yeah.
But you know that Moet is actually not Moet. You know that? It's Moet.
It's Moet.
So me can't decide with French. I never do French in a school, but the Spanish. So I actually don't know when they choose to say the T or not. I'm not sure.
I can tell you though, ENTREPRENEUR is entrepreneur, not entrepreneur.
Right.
Because it's French. No, the argument is PORSHE. Is it Porsche or Porsche?
It's Porsche.
Porsche.
It is Porsche because the brand themselves actually say Porsche.
Well, Asafa tell me say his name is not Asafa, it's Asafa. But people just call him Asafa, so I'm just say, all right.
Yeah, they put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Hey, we special enough Jamaicans. We're different. You know what I mean? We'll take it, you know what I mean? We'll put an H where H not supposed to be.
What is ENTREE?
ENTREE. Entree. We're going to say entry.
Not to be confused with Andre.
Yeah. Good morning, Andre. I tell you, man.
So nice of you to join us.
No, listen. That's an inside joke. We'll tell you about it in the break. After the break, listen. Happy birthday to Bright Spark Amelia Dixon. She's having a birthday today. Greetings coming from your mom, Alicia Thompson, all the way in Lucy, Hanover. And she said she loves you. World without end. See the pose.
Nice.
Hey, see the pose, man.
Nice. Birthday blessings, Mama. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Yes.
Also, a massive happy birthday. Well, blessed Earth Strong.
Yeah.
Going out to Sizzler. Big up to the reggae root singer and songwriter Miguel Orlando Collins.
Yeah.
Popularly known as Sizzler Kalanji and famously known for his major hits, just one of those days,
Yes,
the cultural anthem as I just sang it, Black Woman and Child. Thank you, Mama. Our Sunrise family sends you
Thank
holy
you, Mama,
love.
for the 9 months you carry me through.
I feel like it makes perfect sense that Sizzler would be a fire sign.
Yeah, you know?
It just, Sizzler could not be a water sign. You know,
definitely not.
Fire!
Anyway, if you're just turning on your TV set or you're just tuning in via YouTube, you're in the right place at the right time. I want to say big up to Uptown, Downtown, Round Town, Out of Town, all around, come around. In fact, right now, we're at that point now. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break for the Pocket of Sunrise. We do it every morning right here on Sunrise.
Take a look.
and we have it in stock. Yeah, man. Oh, yes.
You may not be a movie star, you may not drive a big fast car, but I love you in every way. I love you in every way.
Every way you can think of.
I don't know why.
I tell you.
I don't know why.
Woman, you may not be wealthy, not drive a fast car. But me never left you out, cause we a come from far. You remember when we only have one arrow shirt and go muggle with me in a your. You don't have to be rich, come on, it's no object.
Illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance. The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15.
Can you do this?
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back, Sunrisers, or welcome if you're just joining us. It's now 6:18 in the AM, which is time for me to get excited. Why are you getting excited? Because this time is the time when we introduce the one and only headliner of all headlines. Anywhere you go in the world, if you don't have a headliner like this headliner, then it's going to be boring. In fact, when we introduce her, we sing, like this, or we say, "In comes the one and only TK."
And she didn't love that one.
TK, me for start running now,
that's what I'm saying. The way they introduce me, I feel like it's just all right, I'm excited, and I'm like, hello.
Do you want to do a dry run? Do you want to go?
I'll run in and come back. All right. Let's do it now. All right.
Introducing. Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, all over the world, you have waited for this moment, and it's now time to introduce the one and only TK.
It's you. You know, so I don't have any sense in this place? Nobody who works here has any sense whatsoever. I'm convinced.
I'm not sure uno is what you wanted to use in that sentence.
Is it we?
As you came in pointing to your fans who are not even in the room.
I mean, I was really hoping that the camera team would have, applauded and given me the vibes. We don't know. It's all good. Next time. We'll practice next time.
We got
you.
Let's jump into the headlines, shall we?
Let's do
All right,
it.
so what now? Transfer of Jamaican athletes to Turkey rejected. A major decision from World Athletics has put a stop to plans by several top Jamaican athletes who decided to switch national allegiance. The governing body has blocked the proposed move of 4 elite field athletes, Rajendra Campbell, Jaden Hibbert, Wayne Pinnock, and Roger Stoner, to represent Turkey. The ruling comes after officials determined that the applications were part of a wider coordinated effort to recruit top athletes ahead of the 2028 Olympics, which goes against the sport's transfer rules. Several other athletes from countries including Kenya, Nigeria, and Russia were also affected by the decision. World Athletics says national teams should not be built mainly by recruiting talent from other countries and warned that approving the switches would undermine the integrity of the sport. The move follows earlier concerns raised by the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association. As it stands, the affected athletes will not be able to represent Turkey at major international championships. However, they can still compete in smaller meets as individuals or for clubs. The decision leaves the athletes' immediate international future uncertain as their planned switch has now been put on hold.
You can't come back home. Listen, we welcome you. Just come back home. We are Jamaican. We love on the same way. Like the prodigal son. You go and you come back. Come represent Jamaica again because what you gonna do?
Well, here's the thing. Until recently, Olympics and World Championships never really had a purse. Those things were actually for clout. It's for recognition. It's for that's when you're the top dog.
Yeah.
That then gives you negotiating power for the meets where you actually earn. So what's interesting here is obviously there is now a purse that's been introduced recently, particularly with the Olympics. They still have the potential to earn. It's not that they're not able to earn. What they don't have is where all the big dogs meet, which is the 2 major world championships for athletics.
Yeah.
So the question is then, do they decide that they don't compete again for Olympics or world championships, but do the meets where they actually earn income and then still have the support of Turkey because they have offered them whatever the contract terms are? Or do they say, let's forego the contract terms and go back to represent Jamaica, and then you have more negotiating power when it comes for the smaller meets and the circuit? That's the question.
And it's an important point to make too, Yanni, because the major earnings for athletes come from sponsors, partnerships, brand association rather than from countries,
And let's add, their country actually was doing something that's not typically offered. So Turkey actually was offering financial support, which is a game changer because the truth is you can't have gold medal and still hungry, which happens in many a case, right? Because let's be very careful here. We're not talking about sprinters, you're talking about field athletes. Field athletes have less of an ability to capitalize with sponsors because that's not where the excitement happens.
The athletics, yes.
If we're looking at the bigger picture here, like take Jamaica out of it, look at the individual. This is their career. This is their earning ability. If a nation says, I will pay you a salary, and this is what you can have, perhaps you would consider it too. We're talking about field athletes.
No, absolutely. I completely understand, and I don't feel any way about them saying, okay, this is an opportunity, to go to a different country and earn, because at the same time they have to feed their children. They have to. They want to live. They want to buy a home. They want to buy a home in the neighborhood that they want, and they're working hard for it, and they deserve it. And if another country is going to offer them, I get that. But I also understand the opinion of, well, then what's happening is that the countries who can afford it will just recruit all the great talents from around the world, and then it will no longer be a level playing field, a national playing field. Then it will be a who has the money playing field, which is something that happens in sports generally.
And the truth is, World Athletics, if you think about it, perhaps made the right choice in saying, wait a minute, you actually can't do this, because that's like recruiting a Super League team.
But other sports do it. But other sports do it. So
and I guess they're saying for track and field, we're saying, hold on, we can't run the risk of destroying the sport by allowing that, you know. For one of the athletes, so an actual sprinter, Blessing Ofili, she's from Nigeria. Blessing Ofili, in my opinion, when I look on, has all right to want to never represent Nigeria again. The last Olympics, they forgot to submit her to even be eligible to run for the nation after she qualified. Actually, she won, and they forgot to submit her in the paperwork. I me like Blessing, you know. Hey,
a problem there.
And who else want me? Oh man, where else we need to go? You understand?
Yeah.
So the thing is not just it's not just a money grab. It's a what does my future look like?
And also to add to it too, remember that as athletes, the distance between your activity and retirement is so short.
Correct.
So
exactly. So you want to get as much as you can quickly in the time that you can.
The window is very short.
Yeah.
It's not like we will work till we are 60 or in some cases 85.
Wow.
It's, you know. It's
wow.
At the first Andrea laugh from
You know what? But and on that note, let's go into the Feel Good Friday headline for IT6. So
at what point is it elder abuse?
ADPEM reports over $1.4 billion in Hurricane Melissa donations. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ADPEM, is reporting that the government has received more than $1.4 billion in donations up to March 31, 2026. More than 17,000 persons have donated to the recovery efforts following Hurricane Melissa, which impacted the country on October 28 last year. Director General of ADPEM, Commander Alvin Gale, noted that the donor base reflects a diverse mix of stakeholders and that the ADPEM utilizes an online merchant platform integrated within the Support Jamaica portal, along with direct bank transfers to facilitate online donation collections. He informed that some $146 million has been spent on the government-led roof repair program, which has been augmented by $400 million of donated roofing materials from partners. Additionally, some $7.2 million has also been spent from other funds to support logistics matters surrounding the program. Additionally, $320 million from the donated funds has been committed for the procurement of construction equipment to support emergency resilience activities. The Director General informed that the balance of the funds will be utilized across various projects, including the Rapid Deployable Modular Housing Project, as required.
That's a feel-good headline across. I mean, the fact that it's been reported, the transparency to hear what is spent where is also very good. And to be reminded that people love us and they'll support us in crises. Anytime we have a crisis like what we had last year, you know, to just to get the world showing us that kind of love is awesome. Awesome. 17,000 different persons?
I'm sure from all over the world. And, you know,
that is
I'm
amazing.
hoping that, you know, now that we have these funds, that it can get, even if we can't put things in place immediately, something can be put in place to alleviate people until what's properly built is built. Does that make sense? Because it's challenging, I'm sure, to be in the parish or in the situation, and you're like, where's it? How much money?
And am I
still not a roof? What's happening? You know what I mean? But at the same time, it don't make sense. You put up a little thing, and then it blow down again. So you have to. It's a balance that you really have to. You really have to play.
Of sorts,
Boy, I wouldn't want to be in charge of that project, boy. I don't know. I don't know. Kudos to them team there.
I think the more transparency that we have is the more people will feel comfortable to know, okay, this is exactly what is happening. But as you perfectly said, TK, I read an article yesterday that said there's still a couple thousand people who don't have electricity. And I thought to myself, man, on one hand, we're lauding the efforts of the service provider, and because it's no easy feat, right? The amount of destruction was just honestly unprecedented. And all I can think of is, on one hand, you're hearing that the service provider is being lauded for quick response, quick cleanup, and then I'm one of the couple thousand people that don't have light, and I go sit down and I go say, has it been a good effort? Because the individual experience is really so subjective to that individual. the more that there's transparency is the more people can feel like, all right, I guess my turn just soon come. So maybe I've not yet benefited, but it soon gets to me because we can see what's happening.
We're heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
Well, that's all that I have for you in the headlines, but of course I'll see you at 7 a.m. for the morning news.
Right. As TK just said, you're going to see her at 7. All right, after the break, we'll check out the content trending in social spaces in React, brought to you by KFC. Stay with us. I'm sure everybody's child says KFC.
KFC.
Yeah.
Proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
This is Flow, Jamaica's fastest mobile network, as verified by Ookla. It's the result of a complete network rebuild, with more power backup to reduce outages and satellite backup for greater mobile stability. You can even make regular calls using Wi-Fi. Welcome to our new era of connectivity, and we're not stopping there. This is Flow, Jamaica's network. The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Hot and spicy wings tossed in our irresistible sauce. Available in sweet red chili and citrus chipotle barbecue. KFC, it's finger licking.
1, 2, 3.
All right. It's time to jump over to TikTok. Oh, that's where we're going today, to the to the talk, to see what's on the clock and check out what the content creators have been up to. What's our first video?
Real. Right, so real to me. Hallelujah. I love real.
100%.
You know, I went into my bedroom, it was pitch dark, and I was feeling for the light switch. And for a second, I said, what if I feel a hand? All on my hand.
Was this now or when you were a child?
No, I mean, like yesterday.
Hey, that is so real. And you know what is particularly real is the singing of the gospel music to try and calm your nerves. Hey.
No,
I am a
warrior.
I am a CH. I am a CHRISD. Hurry up, you know.
You have to sing some kind of boost up your,
man.
Get the fear out by saying, I am a warrior.
That video is very, very relatable.
I can relate.
Trust me, up to yesterday. Next video.
Our entire relationship, I've gone above and beyond for you, for us. And I mean, I've cooked. I've laid your clothes out for you like you were a 4-year-old. I support you. I supported you, your work. If we ever had dinner or anything, I make the plans. I take care of everything. And I just don't feel like you appreciate any of it.
All right, now, you know. Explain the joke to me now. You know what? It's a group psychology, you know. You see, as a comedian, when you deliver a joke, you watch the crowd. So 8 person laugh, the other 2 don't know the joke, but them see the other 8 person laugh, them just start laughing.
I want you guys to know that IT was the only person in the room that laughing. So when them say 2, I'm 1.
It's the incongruity between his expression, what the situation is, and him trying to remove popcorn from his mouth.
But that is so true. Remember I told you on Wednesday when I came here that I hosted the Q&A for Marshall Matan on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Me make the mistake and sit down with Omar and eat popcorn before we go there.
Oh.
Hey, because popcorn is just so unforgiving. And the thing is, the way it nagging, you can't even just wait till you're done doing what you do. You just have to get it. So as break up, she'll try break up and she's serious, but no, man, because it's uncomfortable, man. The kernels up in your gum. I know you know. I eat popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, me eat popcorn.
Still don't get the joke?
Without the butter.
Still don't get the
I
joke?
get it, no. I mean, I got it in there. I saw what I laughed at was his expression and the difficulty that he was going through trying to remove the popcorn from his teeth. Oh boy, context. Anyway.
Next video.
I'm pockets I'ma feel nice. No borrow girl clothes in a real life. Now sponge pan a boy where you feel like. Can buy something drink if me feel like. Nobody worry about me, call me alright. Me just a wine and a flask cause it dance nice. You a pre-up my style like your eyesight.
I agree.
No matter what.
I agree.
No matter what, you know? You know what I mean?
I have a question. We have a Rasta man in this room. Let me ask Rasta man. Rasta, if you had no food, let's say you were hungry and for 4 days, nothing to eat, and somebody offer you a quarter pound of jerk pork, are you gonna eat it? We just ask. How you feel about it, Rasta?
Remember, that answer the question.
Hey, man hungry?
Yeah.
The man in the video never hungry enough. Oh man, next video.
That correct. Play that again. Play that again. Accurate. No. Hey, I tell you, as I say, I applaud all the content creators because you have to be thinking to see that.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? I tell you, no,
Hey.
that connect, as Buntikila would say, K-O-N-N-E-C, no, N-N-E-K, connect. No, I connect. I spell, look here. I was a spelling bee champion.
I think we all can tell. Everybody can. We know. We know.
Listen, whoever selected the videos this morning, he did a good job.
No man, them bingo man. Do we have more?
Yeah, drop in one. Drop in one.
We have more?
One for the money. That's me. Let me tell you something, man. You see? It's especially in the middle of the night when you get up, listen, sit down on the bed first. Don't just rush up, you know. Don't just rush up, you know what I mean? You have to sit down on the bed and make everything settle first.
I'm sorry, can we please play that one more time? Please, I'm asking one more time for that one. Please. Hey, what? And I mean, yeah, you know. Please?
No.
I think he has a ring, you know.
You can't try that. You can't try that, you know. I tell you, man.
You know what I realized too? Hey, it reached me for the first time, like probably like 3 weeks ago. You wake up, you know, and you see when you try to step off of the bed, the first step there, you know, you say, wow! Ow!
Hey,
Your
look
ankle
here.
hurt, your toe hurt, your foot hurt, like your joints them seize up while you're asleep. Man!
Listen, when we were producing the IT and Fantica show, we worked on a building with the stairs. First year, we're good. Second year, third year, after a while, going up that stairs, when you start reach, I know DJ know me at time, the DJ know exactly what I'm talking about.
Which DJ? DJ right here?
When you reach the top of the stairs, you say, no man. Hey, Daniel, you know what I'm talking about. You know?
Daniel can't relate. Daniel fit as a fiddle.
Oh, man. Anyway, thank you very much.
That was a great React segment.
Yes.
Oh, that was great.
Thank you very much, KFC, for sponsoring this segment for us, and thank you for watching. I'm hoping that you laughed at least one video this morning, and whoever selected the videos this morning, kudos.
They did a good job. That was so funny.
That's true.
Oh man.
Taking a short break, and we're gonna still be here when you come back. I'm gonna be here all morning. Stick and stay right here. Coming back with the Jamaica Police Corporate Credit Union 5K, so stick and stay with us right here.
See,
on Sunrise.
I say him can't walk up the stairs, so they're going to give him 5K for do. See?
You should interview them and walk with them.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Hot and spicy wings tossed in our irresistible sauce. Available in sweet red chili and citrus chipotle barbecue. KFC, it's finger licking good.
First home? Need to replace what stopped working? Ready for an upgrade? Now is the time to shop at Cords. Get furniture pieces from $459 weekly, electronics from $599 weekly, and appliances from $649 weekly. So get what you need at Cords. And when they ask, say, I got it at Cords. Cords, bringing value home. Offers end April 30th, 2026. Conditions apply.
Super Center, everything for your home and more. Bring back the fun of shopping. Discover the best finds in every aisle of amazing items. For your kitchen, your living room, your bedroom, or any room, Azan Super Center has that perfect touch to elevate your space to the next level. Our team is ready to help you find what you are looking for you or someone else. So stop by our Crossroads store today and rediscover the fun of shopping. Azan Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a guan! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Me and the stylist, no scam and style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress. You charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
I see what they did there, you know, so the song is one step at a time.
Yeah.
Hey. All right, welcome back to the sunny side of TV, family. Well, get those sneakers laced up because we're ready to hit the 5K mark. We're going to do it one step at a time. This morning, we're joined by Tariq Anderson, the Managing Director of TLA Marketing Communications Limited, to tell us all about what's in store. Tariq and his team are the masterminds behind the message of the JPCCU Foundation, using the power of storytelling to shine a spotlight on the incredible work they do. All right, so this year, as a matter of fact, you know what? Let's just jump straight into it. Good morning, Tariq. How are you?
Good morning, good morning.
It's great to have you.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Why we're lacing up our sneakers, Tariq?
So we're lacing up, one, to keep ourselves fit and to support our cause. The Jamaica Police Corps Credit Union is one of those runs that's happening on Sunday that you cannot miss. You should be there, lacing up, running for a specific cause.
You know, so these runs are usually very early in the morning.
Yes.
Most of these runs, you know. Are you a morning person?
I am, you know. I am a person. I love life, and as long as I'm up, I'm happy. Yeah. So I am a morning person.
Okay, well, I'm not, you know.
You're so honest.
But this is the fourth stage, you know. How important is the consistency in building awareness and public support for, you know, for causes like this?
So consistency is key. Every time an event like this happens year after year, it builds credibility and trust for the brands. So it raises the awareness of people that can understand the cause and be able to be a part of it and to support it. The JPCCU Foundation was established in 2018 with the sole focus of providing community outreach and social support. You know, the run in and of itself is geared towards providing support for persons who have been who have illness or need medical support, for persons who have been affected by a hurricane, and it provides support through scholarships and tuitions for persons from a secondary and tertiary level. Yeah.
We mentioned you guys being a sponsor. Let's talk a little bit about you guys playing a major role, you guys being TLA, obviously. In an initiative like this, what exactly are you responsible for?
So let me give you a little bit of backstory. So TLA Marketing Communications provides 360-degree marketing for all our clients. Specifically for this event, we are the digital and PR partners. So our role is to provide engaging content that tells the story of the run. We are responsible for PR outreach. We're also responsible for basically telling the full story of the event on the day, which we will be providing full-scale coverage, which includes photography, videography, and live social media updates. So essentially, we are responsible for telling the story before, during, and after the event.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? To hear the level of activities you're very involved, integrated with the whole promotion and marketing.
Yeah.
Do you separate when you're doing when you're supporting a charitable cause versus a commercial venture? Is there a difference in how you market?
Absolutely. So a commercial cause is centered around selling a product or a service. For an initiative like this, we have to touch the people. We have to change the narrative and create the story around supporting, being something more than yourself, being something bigger than yourself. And that is what the run is about. And that is how we coin the stories that we tell and the messages that we share, that it is something to be a part of a national initiative. That you can, just come and have fun, enjoy yourself, keep fit, and you're able to essentially, give back to people who are actually in need. Yeah.
Well, let's actually get into the meat of the matter, because on my screen and on everyone's screen at home now, you can see registration is open, but I also saw that today is actually the deadline to register.
Absolutely.
So walk me through what I need to do to register.
So registering is easy. All you need to do is, you must visit the JPCCU Foundation Instagram page. You just go in the bio, click on the link. It takes you to the running events website where you're able to register. And as they said, today is the final day of registration. It was extended because they wanted people to be a part of it. So bring your community, bring your family, bring your friends. Just go on and register, and we'll see you on Sunday morning.
What I love is I saw a graphic on screen, I don't know if you clocked it, but it said, bring your squaddy. And I was like, I get it.
Right.
So your squad going to become your squaddy for this one.
Absolutely.
And there's no age restriction.
No. From a baby in a wheelchair to, from a baby in a stroller, to an elderly person in a wheelchair, the run is for everybody. You can even bring your dog. Because I see people doing that as well, bringing their dogs.
Do you have a dog?
I have a cat.
Can you bring a cat?
You can bring a cat. So as I said, the run is for everybody.
No, this is a good cause, though. I mean, and also anything that supports healthy habits is always good.
Right.
For everybody, all concerned. And it's a family event too. Anybody can participate. These events that appeal to the entire family, I personally admire. You know what I mean? So I want to big up TLA Marketing Communications for supporting this cause. Listen, today is the last day, right?
Last day. The very last day, and you have to, today when you register today, you're able to go by running events tomorrow to pick up your bib and your shirt. So that is something that the run is providing. You're providing shirts for for persons who register, and you have medals at the end of the race. And there's a lot of excitement happening even after the run. There's a DJ that will be there, maintaining the excitement. We have an award show. We are out there awarding persons the oldest person to be there and the youngest person to be there as well. And there is a Miss Station. So I think
you can go.
I think you'll be able to get that elder prize.
Oh yes, we can cut right, Andre. We can go in for that too. You know what I like also too. I've remarked about this oftentimes that when you see athletic coaches, they can't run. Or we have a couple in Jamaica, but they are coaches.
Are you throwing words?
So as a sponsor, do you participate in the run?
So me personally, my team personally will be on the ground sharing and telling the story. Unfortunately, we won't be running, but I've taken part in quite a few 5Ks myself. I was as an athlete in high school. So
actually, if I may give some feedback, albeit we're on air and who everybody else is watching, but what you guys could do is in capturing any footage, especially for the videos, you can run alongside the people
put the camera on the gimbal.
and then that way you get the.
So we had an idea to be on the back of a bike to really hold the steady camera so that you can actually see it. But you're encouraging us to run.
In the video.
Well, let's see about that. Maybe we'll include something like that.
Just a reminder, viewing audience, what is the cause?
So the cause essentially is centered around community outreach and supporting persons who are actually in need, as I said before. So secondary, tertiary tuitions is something that we provide year after year. They get a lot of letters from persons to give back or to support. Even if we can't give the whole lump sum of tuition, we're able to provide assistance where that is concerned, as well as for persons who have been affected by hurricanes. Melissa just passed, Beryl as well. So the aim of the initiative is to raise enough funds to be able to support those initiatives straight through and through.
You know what I do like about this? I feel like our communities are nothing without the police. And I feel like it's really great that it's one thing that the police help us to live peacefully in our communities, but it's another thing for the police to also give back to uplifting the community. I think it's a perfect synergist dynamic. That's a good option.
Absolutely. And they will be coming out in their numbers on Sunday as well to be a part of.
One day then it's a run.
Good question.
We're gonna find out.
The run is running around him. I don't know. Good morning,
Dennis loves a good 5K, you know.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
Big up, Dennis.
Anyway, good job.
Yeah, man. No problem.
Well done. Very, very
Listen, you heard it. Make it a date, and then sure you go and run or walk for a worthy cause.
The run is on Sunday. This Sunday. Final day to register is
today.
Yeah.
All right. Tariq Lawrence Anderson, no, just joking. Tariq Anderson, managing director at TLA Marketing Communications Limited. Tickets up next with the morning news, so stick and stay right here on Sunrise, where the fun rises. Syntax.
This isn't just a run. It's a purpose. Every step taken and every dollar raised goes toward emergency relief, educational assistance, and vital outreach for families in need. Because when we move together, lives move forward. So save the date, lace up, and be the difference.
I carry low till at night. If you feel weak anytime, remember all the goodness in life. That's the good part. That's the good part. Malta give. You put it out, it come back in. Malta, that's the good. Me don't tell you, Malta, that's the good. That's the good part. Malta gives. That's the good. DMG, Malta, that's the good. Malta, the good you give.
Tired of the high interest rates and the whole heap of loan payments every month? Take a debt consolidation loan from AIM to pay credit card bills and all other high interest rate loans from other institutions. Make one low monthly payment to AIM and take home some extra money in your pocket. That's financial freedom. One loan, one low payment. More money in your pocket. Call AIM today to lower your loan payments. And remember, you won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
Change does not happen overnight. It takes vision, commitment, and courage to reform.
So we created a number of executive agencies, which I believe, and I can say, having left this thing for, was one of the most successful initiatives undertaken in the reform process.
But transformation isn't easy.
We found in several ministries, agencies, and departments, you had square pegs in round holes.
You could almost say that public sector transformation is not a JLP policy. It's not a PNP policy. It is national policy.
There was political willingness, there was bipartisan support for going through with the reforms, there was societal support, a lot of societal sacrifices. People of Jamaica made a lot of sacrifices. And businesses, the private sector, everybody was engaged in this journey.
We want to continue to reform the public sector, to allow the public sector to provide its services to the Jamaican people, provide services to the private sector, and the idea is that those services must be more accessible. Those services must be more affordable. Those services must be faster. They must be more personable and comfortable for the citizen.
Watch Building a Better Public Sector, a 4-part docuseries right here on CVM. commencing April 5 and aired every Sunday in April at 3 p.m. Brought to you by the Transformation Implementation Unit.
Hey, what I want? Hi, I am Kendi Pang.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a guan? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Many don't realize the magnitude of the situation. The response from Energy Minister Daryl Vaz amid criticism over plans to scale back Petrojam's role in cushioning rising oil prices. Speaking on Wednesday, Minister Vaz revealed that Petrojam has been subsidizing gasoline since the fallout from the U.S.-Israel conflict with Iran in February. He warned that if this continues until June, it could cost the government up to $11.8 billion, a figure he said is simply unsustainable. Speaking on CVM's lead story with Jodianne Quarry in defending the move, the minister said the tiered pricing system now being considered is the best financial and economic option for Jamaicans.
I'm not quite sure if Jamaicans, especially those who use a lot of fuel, realized the magnitude of the problem in terms of the price increases and what it would do, not only to the country but to the people. Anything other than what we are doing now would create a very simple scenario. Either heavy cuts in infrastructure, health, education, security, roads, or new taxes on the already burdened Jamaicans as a result of this. So we have decided to just pivot, protect the fiscal space needed to do the other things, and to work to see how we can balance.
Meanwhile, the minister says although no concrete measures have been put in place, Jamaicans must now seriously consider emergency measures to ease the pressure on resources.
I don't see any sign of any resolution to this Middle East crisis, and the longer it goes, is the worse that it is for everybody. But what I'm saying to you is that there have been several other things that have been put out there before, flexi work week, all sorts of different things. And I'm not pronouncing. All I'm saying to Jamaica is definitively, if this thing continues, the only way that we're going to get through it is to change from normal times to emergency times.
If you ate today, thank a farmer. This remark by the CEO of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority was supported by the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries, Mining, Floyd Green. He says food supply affects all sectors and that the agriculture industry can be determined by everyday food security in local supermarkets. The ministry has collaborated with the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations to combat oversupply in sectors such as the tourism industry.
Because right now our main challenge is oversupply. Because our agricultural sector, believe it or not, has bounced back quicker than other sectors. Our tourism sector that would give us a significant amount of demand, they are still slowly opening back. And when you have 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 rooms that would be there, that are no longer there, that is going to impact everything. Tomato, cabbage, scallion, onion, everything. Because we take it for granted but those hotels run 24-hour operations that are food-based operations.
A member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force has been charged in connection with a fatal off-duty shooting in Clarendon last year. The case stems from a January 2025 incident that claimed the life of 20-year-old Jumoy Suku. Javoni Hamilton reports.
This was Jumoy Suku's mother speaking following her funeral in April 2025.
I can't really describe how I am feeling right now. I don't even know what to say, honestly. But there's so many questions and so many things I would like to ask.
A little over a year later, there has now been a major development in the case. On Thursday, 25-year-old Tovoy Huzzy, with whom she had shared an intimate relationship, was charged for manslaughter in relation to the fatal shooting of Jumoy Suku. Constable Huzzy appeared before the Clarendon Parish Court on Thursday to answer to the shooting which happened on January 12, 2025 at the Versailles Hotel in Maypen, Clarendon, while he was off duty. Investigators by the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, along with the JCF, led to a ruling by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions that Huzzy be charged with gross negligence manslaughter. Reports indicate that the officer's service firearm was discharged inside his hotel room, resulting in Suku's fatal injury. Huzzy was granted bail in the sum of $1.5 million with sureties and reporting conditions. He is scheduled to return to court on September 3. Since January 2024, 64 law enforcement officers have been charged in cases investigated by INDECOM, including 9 so far this year. I am Javoni Hamilton for CVM News.
Police in St. Elizabeth are seeking the public's help in locating 5-year-old Tay Rodriguez Fairplay, a national of the United Kingdom. She has been missing since April 9. CVM News understands that the girl was taken to Jamaica in February 2025 by a relative following the separation of her parents and has been in the island since. The child is of brown complexion, medium build, and is about 3 feet 6 inches tall. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to contact the Black River Police at 876-965-2232, the police emergency number at 119, or the nearest police station. Over in sports, in June of 2025, there was the bombshell news. These 4 athletes, Olympic gold medalist discus thrower Roger Stoner, Olympic silver medalist long jumper Wayne Pinnock, Olympic bronze medalist shot put thrower Rajendra Campbell, and finalist at the Paris Olympics in 2024, triple jumper Jaden Hibbert, had requested transfers of allegiance to Turkey. Well, another bombshell announcement: their applications have been denied by a World Athletics Review panel. Let's explore further.
Transfers denied. So says the World Athletics Nationality Review Panel in relation to requests of transfers of allegiance for Paris Olympic gold, silver and bronze medalists Roger Stoner, Wayne Pinnock and Rajendra Campbell, along with Paris Olympic triple jump finalist Jaden Hibbert. It comes over 8 months after news gained traction that the athletes filed requests to transfer their allegiance to Turkey following eye-catching performances at the Paris Olympics. The 4 Jamaicans are among 11 athletes whose requests have been rejected. The reason, according to the panel, is that approval of these applications would impinge upon and compromise the imperatives underlying the World Athletics eligibility rules and transfer of allegiance regulations. The panel found that the applications formed part of a coordinated recruitment strategy led by the Turkey government, acting through a wholly owned and financed government club to attract overseas athletes through lucrative contracts with the aim of facilitating transfers of allegiance and enabling those athletes to represent Turkey at future international competitions, including the Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games. It says that given the common features across the applications, the panel assessed them together and determined that such an approach is inconsistent with the core principles of the regulations. These principles are designed to safeguard the credibility of international competition, encourage member federations to invest in the development of domestic talent, and maintain confidence among athletes that national teams are not primarily assembled through external recruitment. The panel further stated that as a result of the decisions, the athletes are not eligible to represent Turkey in national representative competitions or other relevant international events. The panel did, however, say that this will not prevent the athletes from competing in one-day meetings or road races in a personal or club capacity, or from living and training in Turkey. On his visit to Jamaica in January, World Athletics President Sebastian Coe expressed concern over the slew of transfer of allegiance requests.
I have always made clear that the proposition that we should start out with is that an athlete that starts their career wearing a national vest should, in essence, finish their career wearing the same vest. I do understand from time to time there will be exceptional circumstances, and that's the nature of the world that we live in. But that resides with the National Review Panel, and I will wait for their outcome. But let me assure you, it will be a considered one, and will be based on that simple proposition that there have to be really good and justifiable reasons why a transfer of allegiance would be agreed to.
The other athletes who were denied switching to Turkey are Catherine Relin, Brian Kibor, Bridget Kosgei, Ronald Kwemoy, and Nelvin Jepkemboy, all of Kenya, Favor Ofili of Nigeria, and Russia's Sofia Yakushina.
In the meantime, the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association, the J3As, has responded to the decision of World Athletics Nationality Review Panel to reject the applications of the 4 Jamaican athletes to transfer their allegiance to Turkey. Local athletics governing body says it's important to note that historically, the J3As has never submitted any petition to World Athletics to block athletes from transferring allegiance. It says we respect the authority and mandate of World Athletics to safeguard the integrity of international competition. At the same time, the J3As remain steadfast in its commitment to the welfare, development, and advancement of all Jamaican athletes. Our core responsibility is to nurture and support local talent, ensuring that our athletes are provided with the opportunities, resources, and environment necessary to excel at the highest level. The J3As said this position reflects its long-standing approach, as there have been previous instances of athletes seeking transfers, and the association has consistently respected the established international processes governing such requests. To our athletes, it says, we reaffirm that you remain valued members of the Jamaican track and field fraternity, whether your path continues under the black, green, and gold or evolves in a different direction. The J3As stands ready to engage constructively and provide support where possible. The J3As will continue to act in the best interests of the sport and all its stakeholders, guided by principles of transparency, fairness, and athlete-centered development. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Notice how life nice when you eat good. Natural feed, fresh grass, no stress. Stress? I don't know her. They say happy cows make better milk. Well, just look how happy we are. And I'm sure you can taste the difference. So move to the best milk ever. True Milk.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
I'm me the stylist, no scam and not style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress, no charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
Open up your heart today and let it be. No matter if you're thief or if you're dread or if you have a crown upon your head. No matter if you have no heart at all. Jesus bring love for one and all. Sing it, children. I for Jesus, you for Jesus, me for Jesus.
I was singing that song this morning. Listen. Ernest Smith. Remembering Ernest Smith this morning. Thank you for sticking and staying with us this morning as we count down to Mother's Day. A very special event is making sure remarkable Jamaican mothers get the recognition that they deserve. The Mother of the Year crowning has spent more than 8 years. Now they're in 6th station though, celebrating women who are making a real difference in their homes, churches and communities. So joining us this morning is organizer AGBB, I call it that, but her name is Avagay Blay Black, to share how Jamaicans can nominate deserving moms and what the selection process looks like and why the celebration continues to mean so much year after year. Welcome,
Avagay, good morning, AGBB. Sounds like a bank, but I'll work with it. Well, actually, is this where the money resides? Maybe. Well, first things first, you look fabulous.
Absolutely.
Is this that you are saying this event is fabulous and we're going all out for the event?
This is what it's all about. It's a morning gala for the very first time. We're hosting the event in the morning. And usually when you have an event of this caliber in the morning, it takes on the theme of a tea party, you know, especially with the dress code. So that's where we're heading, and I'm also showcasing to all those who will be attending, it's okay. You can put on your gloves and your fascinator and come out dressing like this, or maybe you can just go without the fascinator, go without the gloves, and come in a nice, elegant gown.
Yeah. It's been 8 years. Tell me
8 years.
What made you decide to start doing this movement?
All right. So for me, personally, my mother would have displayed the kind of selflessness, outstanding nature that I always question. Because growing up, we were 5 children in the home until it became 10. And the other 5 she took on were other people's children. And we have to share our clothes, we have to share our beds, we have to share food. As children, sometimes we're annoyed by it, but she had so much passion doing it. And I thought to myself, like, who recognized these people? Like, who honors them? Outside of their children, who else? And I've heard the stories of persons who can testify of another mother who stepped in their life when their mother wasn't around, a mother figure. The stories precede them. Who recognized them on a national level? Their children will say, Mom, you did well, but we want them to be lauded publicly.
You know, I was going to ask you if you're a first child or a last child. I think you're one
Middle.
Of them. Middle. That's very interesting.
Middle.
That's very interesting. Looking fascinating in a fascinator and this morning. But let me ask you though, Ava, it has been obviously a marvelous event because we're celebrating mothers, and Jamaicans usually we don't shy away from celebrating mothers. But what is it in the event or the stagings over the years that encourage you to keep doing it? I have to do this next year. I have to do this next year.
Just the responses of the mothers, the feedback from the family. I remember crowning 2 mothers in particular in St. Elizabeth, and they died after that. And the family members reached out to me and say, thank you. Thank you for crowning, for awarding She has never received this. And the fact that you came and you did this, and she died after, she died with that. She was buried with her crown, she was buried with her sash, she was buried with her award. And that for me moved me. I was like, these mothers are not being seen outside of their homes. We need for them to be recognized. So some of them don't want to be recognized, but we love to recognize them. We'll do that for you. So that drives and motivates me every single year to keep going, award these mothers. And there are so many whose lives are being impacted because of these mothers. And for them to be encouraged in this way, I believe that other mothers will look into themselves and say, here what? For the society, for those who need that nurturing, I want to be that mother too.
Yeah. Talk to us about the nomination process. How does one say, can you look at my mom? She's doing the thing. How do we do that?
Well, unfortunately, the nomination closed off on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the event, and we are going to be posting videos of the mothers this week, just showcasing their stories, and persons will get a chance to like, comment, and share. That will be a part of the judging as well. But the main thing is just the mother's overall impact that will be judged. So usually what we ask persons to do is to write a letter to us describing that mother, give examples, giving details of how this woman has impacted the lives of persons beyond their household. Because I believe that if you go beyond your household, we don't have to worry about your household. Your household is okay. The fact that you take your love to the street, you extend your hands to your community, your heart to others in need, that's a whole level of impact. So we ask persons to write letters to us, let us know about this mother, and we go ahead and post videos of these mothers leading up to the event for persons to, spread it. Let us comment on it, share it, and also the judges will make their final decision. And on the day, we crown the top 3 mothers.
Nice. Well, listen, I know you're watching and saying, can she extend it? Open the nomination process again for us? And I'm telling you right here, live on TV, that she's going to extend it to next year.
Yes.
Because she's going to have it again next year. So sorry about that. But I mean, it's good to know, that the mothers are being saluted in this way.
Yes.
And are you a mother?
I am a mother for the first time. I started the event not being a mother, and that was okay because, I just love the joy of mothers being awarded, and the fact that I became a mother while hosting the event. It was icing on the cake.
Up the ante.
Yes. So I was on then, and now I am a mother officially. I have a 2-year-old daughter. Adorable.
Nice. Where can persons purchase tickets to support the event?
So for Mother of the Year 2026, you can go on over to St. Jago Pharmacy, Spanish Town. You can go online at spuropen.com, Gospel JA in Kingston, and also Fine Point, Old Harbor. Or you can call, because we have transportation as well, complimentary, because we don't want the mothers to stress about how they're going to get there. So we have transportation available. You can call 876-450-6412 and let us know that you're interested in attending and would love to be picked up.
I hope you have space to talk about mothers, I hope there's no limitation to purchasing tickets also, because you might go on and say, you only can buy 10.
There's no limitation right now. We want the tickets to go. The thing about it is that we have been hosting the event in different parishes across the island. We have gone to 4 so far. We have repeated 2, Manchester and St. Catherine, Portmore to be exact. And our challenge in Kingston is finding a venue to really host 200 or more mothers, banquet style, because we love to sit down and have 3-course meal. That's the kind of thing. So the breakfast setting will also be a 3-course meal kind of setting. So we weren't able to seal different venues for different places, but we're hoping that, in the coming years that we'll be able to extend our reach and go to every parish in Jamaica, because by right, all the mothers are not in Kingston.
That's right.
All the mothers are not in St. Catherine. There are mothers who are impacting lives, and they're across the island, and we need to get to them.
That's right.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to take on all the mothers who are willing to, come out on Saturday, May 9. We're going to Greater Vision Multipurpose Center in Portmore, behind Portmore Mall. and we're going to be celebrating, we're going to be honoring, crowning, and awarding Jamaica's outstanding mothers.
Where can people follow you on socials? Because I know you shared that you guys post videos for people to comment and like and share. Where are those videos? What's the platform?
Thank you. So the videos will be on the Mother of the Year Facebook page. You can head on over there in the coming week to see the stories behind the mothers, and you can comment and like and share. Mother of the Year is the Facebook page. You can also go on over to my Instagram page. That's Blair Avagay. I am yet to create an Instagram page for Mother of the Year. I'm working on that. And also on my fan page, Facebook, Avagay Blair Black.
Awesome. Sounds good to me. Do you have a favorite song that you dedicated to Mother?
A favorite song that I have been using over the years, one by Jabez, Mother of the Year. I'll crown you Mother of the Year.
Yes.
Yes. So on the lineup this year, we have, talking about artists, we have Jai Kingston, we have Sebastian Braham, Minister Howdy, Alondre Campbell, Houghton Linton, and Trevon Clark. All males will be serenading the mothers.
I love that.
Excellent. Great stuff, Avagay. Awesome. Very, very cool. All right. Our guest has been Queen Avagay Blair Black, organizer of Mother of the Year crowning. Now, from one crown to another, coming up, we'll learn more about His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, historic arrival to the Caribbean. So please, stay with us.
Or if you're dread, or if you have a crown on your head, no matter if you have no heart at all, Jesus bring love for one and all. Sing it, children. I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for Jesus, fall for Jesus. Come to Jesus, Jesus come for one, He come for all.
Change does not happen overnight. It takes vision, commitment, and courage to reform.
So we created a number of executive agencies, which I believe, and I can say, having left this thing, was one of the most successful initiatives undertaken in the reform process.
But transformation isn't easy.
We found in several ministries, agencies, and departments, you had square pegs in round holes.
You could almost say that public sector transformation is not a JLP policy, it's not a PNP policy. It is national policy.
There was political willingness, there was bipartisan support for going through with the reforms, there was societal support, a lot of societal sacrifices. People of Jamaica made a lot of sacrifices. And businesses, the private sector, everybody was engaged in this journey.
We want to continue to reform the public sector, to allow the public sector to provide the services to the Jamaican people, provide services to the private sector. And the idea is that those services must be more accessible. Those services must be more affordable. Those services must be faster. They must be more personable and comfortable for the citizen.
Watch Building a Better Public Sector, a 4-part docuseries right here on CVM, commencing April 5 and aired every Sunday in April at 3 p.m. Brought to you by the Transformation Implementation Unit.
I'm me, the stylist, no scam and style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress, no charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
This is Flow, Jamaica's fastest mobile network, as verified by Ookla. It's the result of a complete network rebuild,
with more power backup to reduce outages and satellite backup for greater mobile stability. You can even make regular calls using Wi-Fi. Welcome to our new era of connectivity, and we're not stopping there. This is Flow, Jamaica's network.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
Employers, your heart contribution builds a stronger workforce and strengthens the economy. It's not just contribution, it's transformation. The time by heart is...
All right, greetings, sunrisers. So in the name of His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, Rastafari, ever living, ever faithful, ever sure, I and I. You know them something like that?
Yes, man.
You know a random fun fact that people don't know about me? My dad was actually a Rasta man.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So actually, fun and joke aside, hear this now, quick joke. When my father met my mother, you know what my father's pickup line to my mother was? I and I want the Iman daughter to be the Iman queen. True story.
How long ago was that?
This was in 1979.
Ooh,
well,
wow.
In this segment, we're highlighting the Diamond Jubilee celebration, which reflects on a visit of Emperor Haile Selassie that went far beyond diplomacy, one that affirmed identity, faith, and connection to Africa for Rastafari people across the Caribbean in 1966.
And of course, the visit is being remembered as a defining moment symbolizing unity between the diaspora and the African continent and helping to shape institutions, culture, and global movements. So today, we have Secretary of Nyabingi Council, Mitzi Williams, in studio to share more. So welcome, Mitzi.
Greetings. I'm happy to be here. Thanks
Great
for having
to
me.
have you.
This is a magnanimous occasion, a mammoth, a huge event.
Yeah, 60th anniversary of anything. It's big. It's Diamond, so it's big.
Let's talk about the fact that it's been 60 years. I often struggle to reconcile in my mind that so much time has passed because as we are living it, we don't feel the movement of time, but the passage of time is real. But although we've had a 60-year passage of time, I don't think the movement has been watered down at all. I think the movement is up and running and strong. Let's talk about the significance of celebrating the visit of Haile Selassie to Jamaica.
Well, when he came in 1966, that was a defining moment, and it brought about a whole change in relation to the response of the society to the community. Prior to that, you know, it was brutality, it was persecution, it was oppression, discrimination. So at that time, his visit came with validation, with a greater understanding, recognition of who we are as a community. And since that, you know, this philosophy of Rastafari, the liberty of Rastafari has impacted the whole world. Not only through music, but through cultural exchange. Yes, so I don't know any country in the world. We did a conference in 2003. People came from the Pacific Islands who were Rastafari. That was 20 odd years ago. So we have impacted the world. Humanity has been impacted by the philosophy and the liberty of Rastafari.
And of course, there are some lasting institutions that came out of that moment, right? Can you talk to us about some of the tangible legacies that still exist today?
Well, as I said, our culture, certainly when we're looking around now and seeing locks, not only as fashion, but as an expression of our Africanness, as an expression of our identity, our naturalness as African people. Our food, Ital food, a lot of people don't know that Ital is a Rastafari term. Irie is a Rastafari term. Jamaica uses it so much and brands Jamaica and the freedom lovingness of Jamaican people, our spirit is defined by Irie. But Irie is a Rastafari term because the Rastaman, the elder at the time, found it necessary to create our own language as resistance to the colonial tongue and the colonial language that was given to us. Rastafari has been about resistance and liberating ourselves as African people. So that has certainly impacted not only Jamaica, but a global experience and a global psyche.
You know, Mitzi, as you were speaking, there was footage on screen there of the visit and the National Stadium. And some of us weren't around then. Only a few of us weren't around then. For those who were, what are some of the recollections of the event? What was the atmosphere? Was the energy palpable? Walk us through it as we see the footage there on screen.
Wow. You know, that visit the impact of the visit was unprecedented at the time, and it's still unparalleled. That's historically documented, still unparalleled. The thing about it is that year in April, Jamaica, the Caribbean, had a visit from another monarch, from England. So there was a comparison that, wow, the Jamaican people have really come out. It was hundreds of thousands of people, I think, that came out. I don't think the state expected that, so the state apparatus was really not ready for what was going to unfold at the Palisados at the time. It was Palisados Airport, because it was only Rastafari ones who came to see the man that they acknowledge and embrace as their Messiah and their God, but African-minded people, you know, who wanted to see this great Ethiopian monarch. The emperor did a Caribbean tour that included Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, and Haiti. And this was really because these people had supported Ethiopia at the time when they were invaded by Italy in the 1930s. So it was very important for us as Jamaican people to experience the presence of this African king.
And of course, for younger generations, especially in this digital economy, to be made aware, to be conscious, to recognize the importance of the event. And perhaps that's one of the reasons why the event is being held at the Louis Bennett Garden Theatre. Talk to us about
what we want to bring this to the people. We want you to come and have an experience, to come and see the liberty of Rastafari showcased and highlighted. So we're going to be having a motorcade. We did this 10 years ago for the 50th anniversary. It was huge because that time we actually invited His Imperial Majesty's grandson, His Imperial Highness Prince Ermias Selassie, to come and kind of reenact and revisit the moment in a very real way. So he actually landed at the airport on the 21st, around the time when His Majesty would have arrived. And we kind of retraced the steps of His Majesty at the time in 1966. So this year, we're going to do something similar. We're going to do the motorcade route, which we would want people to join, just to feel the energy and the spirit of the moment. We're going to go to the airport, where we'll have something ceremonial there. And the airport staff has always been excited. It's an educational moment, drumming, chanting, talking about the visit in 1966. Then we're going to motorcade to Haile Selassie High School, which you know is a gift from the emperor when he came, and a lasting legacy and monument for the whole Western region. It's the only school, institution, entity in the Western region that's named after him. So it's very important to us. So we're going to stop by the school, which is usual. That's a pilgrim for us. Then we're going to take a part of the route that he would have taken when he was in Jamaica, to pass King's House where he stayed when he was here, and to go to Louis Bennett Garden Theatre for a day of activities, which will showcase, we'll have an exhibition we're going to use pieces from the Discovering Rastafari exhibit in Washington, D.C., and we're going to use pieces from the Rastafari exhibit that was mounted here at the IOJ 2013 to 2016. That's one of the highlights. we're going to be having testimonies from living witnesses of the 1966 visit. So we still have elders who are with us, who are going to be kind of reminding us of the moment and helping us to relive it. We're going to have some special performances. We're really not having a stage show.
Per se.
We're really going to have performances that are connected to the moment, because music is a big part of the Rastafari journey and culture. So Muta Baruka is going to be playing music, which is an attraction. We're going to have Rastafari artisans presenting who we are, you know, in art and in craft. Ital Food going to be there as well, and we're going to be having a Nyabingi, which is a beautiful experience. It's actually the music, the chanting. We have our fire key, which is an important element to us. The fire represents cleansing and purification, you know, of yourself and of the space. So there are elements of it that we're hoping that young people will come to see and to understand why we need to preserve our foundation, our traditions, and who we are, our identity as Rastafari, you know, and as African people. So the theme this year is Emperor Haile Selassie's visit to Jamaica, a Rastafari memory, a Pan-African mission. So it's all going to be tied as well to our connection to Africa.
Let me ask you a question, because I feel like it would be remiss of me to have you here and not just bring it up. Because obviously we're speaking about 60 years of an arrival. 60 years later, we still have some discussions that some would say are rather unfortunate. Discussions around acceptance, discussions around what is grooming, what is considered grooming or not, allowance into school. Do you feel like, knowing where the movement is coming from, do you feel like it's unfortunate that we still have those conversations, or is it that you're focused on the progress, and the progress is enough to feel like we can still go, or is it just disheartening that we still have to have the conversation?
It's very unfortunate, Yendi, because there's no stigma around locks. We have members of parliament who wear locks. We have radio presenters, television presenters. One time that was taboo. So to be telling us, you know, as Rastafari, who you know what we represent, you know who we are, you know that this is a part of our identity. To be telling us now that we are still in a position where our children especially are being discriminated against at school, and we still have to be writing a letter to say, can you please allow my child to wear locks? Everybody. And one of the interesting things is that if you, IT, get up Saturday night and decide, I am going to be a Christian tomorrow. There is absolutely no problem.
No resistance.
No resistance. But you're going to tell me that you can't accept if I say tomorrow morning, I am Rastafari. This is my liberty. This is my faith now. And a part of my expression as Rastafari is my locks. But it's still, there's still that social stigma and discrimination related to it, which, as you said, Yendi, is very unfortunate.
I remember powerful lyrics that Marley sang, inspired by a speech that Haile Selassie gave called War. And the lyrics are powerful until the philosophy is
which holds one race superior and another inferior. Is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Everywhere is war. And so we're right here today. Right here today.
So those words are still so relevant, you know?
Yes.
So relevant. It's true. It's true.
Brilliant. So where are we going to be on Tuesday?
We're going to be at Louise Bennett Garden Theatre. That's the Ronnie Williams Center.
What time do we get there?
We're going to be there from 2 o'clock. But artisans and music going to be there from morning. You know?
So what time me must come?
You can come 2 o'clock.
So we are 2 o'clock.
You can come 2 o'clock. I'll be there. We're going to be there all night.
Can I ask for you when I get there?
Sure. Ask for me. Ask for.
Let's outside.
Is there a cover charge to enter?
None at all. Thank you for reminding me. Free of cost. It's a free, open experience. You don't have to ask for.
Unless you just want bless her up.
You get so used to that, IT. Just check for your virgin.
But also, what I love about it being free is that it highlights the significance of the event, which is we're not trying to make money off of this
Right.
thing.
No,
It's
not.
come
It's
and
not.
let us
And
have
full
camaraderie,
joy.
but
Yes,
also
Full joy.
understand where we
Yes,
are
come
coming
and full
from.
joy. Give
Yeah.
thanks.
Full,
That's
full.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
give
see.
thanks.
Yes. I'm coming to ask for anyway.
Give thanks.
I feel like the only way to go do this outro is to have a little Naya Bingi in the background. So I'm going to
Yeah.
hope my producer can work with me
Say,
and just give me a
yeah,
little...
the voice of the
Rastaman say.
Oh, there we
there
go.
you go, there
I
you
love
go,
when
there
they
you go.
work with me. Our guest has been Mitzi Williams, Secretary of the Nyabingi Council. We still have some sunrise guests in the tank, which means, hey, I feel like that's a very... That's not a good time joke or statement. Members like, yes, I'm going to be a problem. Anyway, we'll soon come back. And then tell me if I say, but me not feel right about it. We'll soon come. Stay with us right here on Sunrise.
Did I hear the words of the higher man Babylon, you gone down, Babylon, you gone down. Then I hear the angel with the seven
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Pour it, splash it, shake it. However you choose to use it, you can be sure you're getting dairy, soy, and gluten-free, calcium-rich goodness that packs less calories than cow's milk. That's proven to lower blood sugar and cholesterol in the smooth, creamy, nutritious, original, vanilla, chocolate, and many more delicious flavors of Blue Diamond almond milk, as is the Blue Diamond standard.
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a guan! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That a guan pa. What a guan?
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
I'm me, the stylist, no scam and no style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress, no charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
Ideas make us stronger. Ideas make us stronger. Motivated through the pain, we arise and share.
Hurry up and call me back. What's the last thing she said before credit done? Listen. This is a joke about that years ago. Anyway, welcome back to Sunrise. We have a foundation man in the building this morning. A man called Flex. Is Jaflex now?
Yeah.
It's Jaflex, born Xavier Davidson, recording artist and member of the internationally acclaimed dancehall reggae group TOK. Touch of Class or Touch of... He'll explain it later on. Listen, for global hits, like Footprints and Gal You a Lead.
Wait a minute.
Listen, after spending several years in the United States navigating personal challenges, Jaflex is now back in Jamaica for the very first time in almost 6 years. His new single, Never Give Up, a powerful testimony inspired by his journey. We want to talk to him this morning. So, welcome.
And good to be here.
It's good to have you.
How much years, Minister?
Only for years, yeah. You know what I mean?
Should we say welcome home as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Jamaica is, definitely my home. So,
Let's talk about the hiatus that you took.
Yeah.
Yes, you often see people in a space and then we don't see them in a space. Is it that you needed time away? Was it a health issue? Like, why did you decide that time away was necessary for that period of time?
Well, one of the main reasons that my mom got sick, she found out she had cancer and stuff. Yeah, so, during the COVID time, I used to go back and forth. But because the restrictions that were put in Jamaica, you had to go online and sign something.
Yes.
When I went to the airport in Florida, they told me that I couldn't board the flight and I had to sign online before I get the flight. I actually spent a couple months before because my mom and I met in a car accident and we had to do physiotherapy.
Oh my goodness.
So when I got to the airport, they said I had to go online and sign, and then for some reason it looked like the website was down. I ended up missing the flight, and then when I actually got back to Jamaica, I was like a day late past the 6 months that I would have been there. Yeah, so when I went back the next time, I got held and ended up in a detention center because they said I overstayed my time and the back and forth. So I was there for like 2 months, and just enough things.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, navigating the challenges with your mother.
Yeah,
navigating, getting over the accident. And all that. I mean, that must have been tough, Flex.
Yes, it was, because when I finally got released 2 months later, I had a GPS tracker on my foot. I had probation. I couldn't come out of the state. Just a whole lot of things. I had to get the lawyer to help me with my process, and that took a whole lot of time. And good thing for me, by the end of January, I actually got the approval that I could travel.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes, so I'm now here, but it's just a whole lot of things in between. To get a long story, I try cut short.
But but never give up now feels self-explanatory.
Yes,
it literally feels. I feel like ultimately, when your gift is a particular thing, it can be healing, it offers room for outlet. When you decided, all right, pen to paper, this is my next song, this is what I'm doing, walk me through that.
Well, the thing is, with this song, it came at a time after my mom passed, because she passed away last year. And a friend of mine, who's also a producer, reached out to me and said, I'm dropping this project. So, I said, all right, cool, because I'm not going to tell a lie. When I was out there, I tried to motivate myself to, put out music and stuff like that, but mentally, I just wasn't there. And my mom passed, and I said, you know what? January 2026, I'm just going to drop some new reggae songs. I'm just going to try put everything behind and just, And this was the first song that came out January 2026, and since then, people loving it, and it's a good vibe.
Never give up. Of course, we're going to hear that this morning. So, you're not just going to come and talk to us. You know what I mean? You can sing. And if he doesn't sing, I will sing.
No. We are actually really okay with Flex doing that. No, I promise you. Everybody agrees? Yeah, okay, great. Everybody said yes. We're going to let the artist do the artistry.
No, listen, happy to hear, obviously, the closeness with your mother, you know.
Yeah.
You took it on and you went there to be with her, I'm sure. The memory that you had in that experience will be...
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people, at least at first I was saying, yo, how this reach me? You know, I travel from me at 7, my mother take me go there, and plus with TOK, the amount of time we fly through America, all over the world, so I didn't expect this. But you know what? Looking back, I think it was more like a blessing for me, because when, in my teenage years, my father, he never wanted me to sing. So the man give me an ultimatum. Either you come out of the house, or you got to stay here so, and cut the singing. And I just end up over Alex yard. You know what I mean? So during that time, I didn't spend much, I didn't get to spend that time with my mother as a teenager, as I would love. And I feel like for the last couple of years that I was there, that was when I actually get to do stuff with her. We go on road trips, we do certain things together and spend time. So I don't think if this didn't happen, I wouldn't get to spend that kind of quality time.
That's actually a really beautiful way to look at it. Yeah.
Absolutely, to reframe it that way, you know. Touching. All right, well, I told you before, stick and stay, because when we come back, never give up. All right? Right here on Sunrise. Jaflex.
Hard days make us stronger. Hard days make us stronger.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jodianne Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a guan? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
That a guan pa. What a guan?
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jodianne Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
right, that's all the time we have in our show this morning, but we still have a performance coming up. Remember, if you missed anything or you just want to rewatch your favorite segments, we have you covered on our Instagram channel at CVM _ television.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
Or on our YouTube channel as well. You can rewatch your favorite segments. IT, what you gonna tell them?
It's a Friday. I hope you have an absolutely amazing weekend. And remember, as I always say, God without man is still God. But man without God is nothing. Nada. Vapor. This.
Happy weekend.
Over to FLDF.
Yeah. Yende. IT. Everybody. Get a youth.
Hard days make us stronger. Motivated through the pain them. We arise and share.
Never give up. Everything in life goes round and round. Never give up. One day you're up, next day you're down. Never give up. Don't lose your way, just stand your ground. Because one day things are go better. Nothing don't last forever. Don't watch the pressure and the fight we get in a life, yeah. We not gonna stop, we know we are gonna rise, yeah. Very soon them are gonna realize. Say all that we dream them are materialize, yeah. Non-believers are gonna recognize when them see the strive and passion in your eyes. Life is a struggle.